back with you here on the Newsfeed PM. Thanks for staying on. The Free State High Court has found that the Ngwathe Local Municipality fell short of delivering constitutional responsibilities to its residents. The court ordering the provincial government to dissolve the municipal council and appoint an administrator to address the crisis. For more on this, I'm joined now by the Ngwathe Mayor, Victoria Beer-Mthombeni. Mayor, good to have you, and thank you very much for your time. A scathing court judgment, if you look at it closely. Are you going to comply?
Good evening, and thank you for the opportunity to at least give the side of the municipality. This court judgment came in on Friday, and as a municipality, we actually still a bit shocked because we believe that there's quite a lot that we have done to address some of the issues that were raised previously when this application was filed. Yeah,
the court seems to believe that the damage, although you're saying you're quite surprised by it, is something that has been in existence for years. Basically saying there's complete breakdown of service delivery. I mean, are you challenging the outcome that says you have, as a municipality, not provided services like water and waste management in a sustainable way over a prolonged period?
What I can say is that the administration, when we came in, found a lot of challenges in the institution, and hence we am saying that the issues were legacy issues, but we managed to address some of the issues. For instance, one of the issues that was raised is in terms of the capacity and skills that we have as a municipality. But I can safely say that we have indeed addressed that because the organization that deployed me is definitely saying that we must professionalize local government and bringing the necessary skills. Yeah. And that is what we have done. And we have been addressing, for instance, the issue of the water challenges that you are talking about, the issue of the sanitation, we are addressing them definitely. And yes, it comes from over years, but the current administration definitely has been addressing them. And it's not only in Parys where these issues were, but you have issues, a place like Eatonville that since its establishment of a town, there wasn't water coming from the tap, but the municipality now is in completion of providing them with water, which the project is at completion stage, which we were going to hand over to the community now on the 30th of June. Yeah. So we are addressing those issues.
It seems though, but you failed to present that recovery plan of fixing the services and finances, because the court is asking for that, saying, well, dissolve your council, province, come up with a recovery plan to fix the services and finances. You had an opportunity to present this in court. Why didn't you?
I strongly believe that we did submit that and we have presented it. Hence, I'm saying that from the time when this was filed in the period that we're in now, those matters have been addressed, and we are continuing to address them. So I feel that there might still be some loopholes in the judgment itself, and I honestly wonder if the recovery plan was considered in terms of the progress that we're doing as a municipality.
So you are saying the court would have erred, maybe not in terms of the law, but in terms of the evidence that you're saying you would have submitted?
Yes, because one of the issues that was raised there is the Human Rights Commissioner, and 2 weeks back, I was with the Human Rights Commissioner where the Commissioner came to make a follow-up on the work that we have done, and we presented to him what our work is. And one of the things that I appreciate that he has done was to say that I do not just want to hear from you as a municipality. He then ended up making a call, and one of the residents was able to say that I can safely say that there has been an improvement of us receiving water.
Yeah. But I mean, the very same organization that you are saying you are from at a provincial level would have rejected your budget. The courts are saying one of the challenges that you have as a municipality is you are not doing well in your budgeting and planning. They're saying your planning is a mess.
That's why I'm saying that's a discussion for another day, because...
No, it's a discussion for today, Mayor, because okay, the Free State Provincial Treasury has rejected your 2,000,000,099 budget. They are saying the very same thing. They're saying you are passing an unfunded budget that is not in step with the MFMA. Now, the courts are confirming the very same thing, saying your municipal's administration in terms of budgeting and planning is a mess.
One of the issues that was raised was the issue of ESCOM, and what I can say that as an inherited 1.7 billion that we have inherited, we then indicated that, but because as a municipality we are on the debt relief, and currently what we have done as a municipality, we are paying ESCOM 550,000 every day so that we are able to sustain the challenges that is there. We are, in terms of what has also been raised, was the issue of rent water, but we are a municipality that is in a payment arrangement with rent water, and we are holding up to the payment plan with rent water. And if you further look, because what was an issue with the provincial government was to say that your collection rate, and we have indicated from the period from now, we have improved in terms of our revenue collection. That's why we are able to pay ESCOM daily. And our IDP, now that we have approved, is specifically addressing some of the issues that the court would have said we must address, which is in alignment with the issues of water, sanitation, electricity. Because if you have a municipality that was able to electrify houses that once went to Parliament and said that we are unable to receive electricity or services from Ngwathe Local Municipality, and we, after 10 years, have done that, it clearly means that we are a municipality that is addressing the issues. So the legacy issues, which the provincial government would have then said, in terms of this with your budget, please come up with a funding plan in terms a funding plan that says that from now until February, where the adjustment period is, this is what we would have done, and then on the adjustment budget, you would then move to a funded budget. So for me, it's that the planning was correct. The issue was the ESCOM account, in which we clearly have to prove to provincial government that we can sustain as a municipality, and hence we are paying it daily.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned Paris as just one of the areas, but I mean, your fellow councillors, they are saying it's not just Paris, it's Fort, it's Helbron, it's Koppies, it's Edenville. They are wondering, when will improvements come to those areas if you're just failing at Paris?
Okay. No, actually, just to show that it's not only about Paris, we are addressing all challenges. Currently now in Helbron, for years, there are a community that was raising that they were still using they didn't have proper sanitation, and we are currently implementing where we are giving that community that for over 20 years did not have toilets. We are implementing the project. We are fixing the sanitation line, which industrial area in Helbron. We are fixing the water challenge in Helbron, which is in Ward 5. We are currently busy with. In Koppies as well, we are busy with a project which is all stage to provide the community in Ward 17 with water. Yeah. We just got an approval to remove our water treatment plant from where it is located because it's quite small, and the town in Koppies is increasing. We are busy in Fort. Unfortunately enough now, we have received a fund, the approval, which we are in a stage of, because the specification process has been completed. We are in a stage where we are going to go out on having to fix the water treatment plant because, and also a reservoir that has been standing in Tambo area for a long time. Yeah. We have received funding for that, and we are implementing that. Hence, I was even saying for Edenville, which is for me a win as well, is that the area has been dependent on boreholes. And on the 30th of June, we are handing over the project where we were taking water from Koppies to go to a direct line to Edenville for the community to start having water from their taps.
But you know what's clear from what you're saying, MEC, is that all these things are not currently being done. You are saying we will do them. You're saying we will do them. And your big challenge is that you are currently not having the necessary budget. You've got legacy issues that you need to deal with. Yet you still want to hold on to the position and your council. Why not submit yourself to the Section 139 process?
But the issue is that I'm not saying, what I'm saying to you is that there are projects that we have finalized which are on a handing over process, which is the E1 that I said in Koppies is in completion state. The one that I've raised in Edenville, which is to provide water, in completion state, also in Helbron. Now, the other projects that I've indicated is based on our IDP processes that we are going through, that we are being able, we have received other grants to attend to other challenges, whereas we are addressing the challenges. So we have been providing supplying our communities with services. I've even indicated that we have electrified community houses which have not been having electricity. Those are the current projects that we have been doing. The water treatment plant in Paris we have dealt with, and there are areas in Paris that have not been having water for 15 years, which those sections are starting to have water. So there is something that the municipality has been doing.
Yeah.
Now, I've indicated to you, when you say to you, your budgeting is not correct, I've indicated to you that not necessarily that the budget is not correct, but the issue was the 1.7 billion from Eskom account, which is a legacy problem that we indicated to Treasury that now that we are paying you daily, we will be able, and we are on the debt relief as well. In February, when we come to the adjustment budget, which Treasury is also saying to us, in February, adjust your budget so that it then becomes a funded budget, but increase here and start to pay Eskom, but we are paying Eskom. So the issue here is not that we do not have the capacity, but it's the legacy issue on the payment of Eskom, which we are addressing as the municipality. So hence I'm indicating that there is quite a lot of strides that we have done. We have professionalized the institution. We have appointed town planners because our towns are growing as well. Because you must remember that previously we came in with, if you had a water treatment plant that was led, for instance, accommodating only 20,000 people, and your town has expanded, you have to increase that capacity, and that is what we're exactly doing as a municipality.
Yeah, but that's not what the courts are saying here. They're saying even the Kokta deputy minister, quoting him, saying, well, the Free State, this is in December, the Free State does not deserve this. They deserve better. The judge says it's true. Saying sewage spills fill the streets, water shortages, financial ruins. This is proof of what is dysfunction. Yet you still insist that you want to hold on.
No, it's not an issue of insisting that we want to hold on. It's an issue of saying that there has been an improvement based on what the Human Rights Commission would have said. There has been an improvement with the stability of the institution on its own. There has been, if you have moved from an institution that is using, that were using a lot of service providers in terms of giving the basic things, and you have now started to insource your own cherry pickers, you have started to install your own honeysuckers to address service delivery issues. It means there is something that you are doing as an institution to address that. And I strongly still believe that the court gave a judgment based on at that time when the instability was there, and currently has overlooked the improvement and significant improvement that this municipality has done.
Yeah. A lot of red flags here. I mean, Mayor, even if you look at the DA's outrage, saying it's unrealistic that your revenue could be able to jump from 907 million to 2.1 billion. What are you basing those numbers on?
We have indicated, and we've indicated even in council, that the reason why that has jumped is that we have cleaned our data system. We have cleaned, and we have realized that there was a process of not correctly allocating for property rates and taxes. And we were able to identify all those properties that were not paying the municipality. We were also able to identify that the municipality at that time was not necessarily charging certain tariffs on agricultural properties. So all of that we have done was to clean our data system. And even when we've indicated to them that we have not just said we are jumping, we have done that against our valuation role that shows that we do have the capacity as the municipality to collect in terms of property and rates.
Mayor, we appreciate your time. Let's leave it there for today. Mayor of the Ngwathe Local Municipality there, digging in her heels, saying, no, they have created some improvements. They're certainly noted by the South African Human Rights Commission. It seems she might be challenging that court judgment. Not yet clear, but we are, of course, watching that closely. Let's